let's make some plant-based eggs on a bed of salad, right? Because when you go to someplace like IHOP, right, they're not going to put your omelet on a bed of salad, right, on green. So that's what we're doing, right? So I hope that you're happy, healthy, and sane today. Thank you so much for joining in with me on this live. This is something new to me, and I appreciate all of your support and your time, okay, with me today, okay? Thank you to my new subscribers and the people who are thinking about subscribing. I hope that you do. And I hope that we could have a wonderful community where we're sharing with each other because knowledge is power, right? Each and every day we're trying to learn and grow, right? And it takes a community to be able to do that. It takes an open-minded community to be able to do that, okay? So I hope that you can hear me well, right? Let me turn up my volume. My volume is all the way up. So I want to start off with our base, okay? And our base is going to be a bed of greens, right? So what we have here is we have our bay leaves, we have, we have red dandelions. We have red dandelions, we have citronella, and we have parsley, right? And that's going to be that's going to be our salad base, okay? So let me show you a demonstration of how I chop this up, because your plant-based egg is gonna go on top of this. Don't worry, it's gonna be delicious. You're gonna really enjoy this, okay? So let me show you how I chop it up, right? Before we got to that point, okay? So these are my green leafy vegetables. If you have some mint, you can put mint in there. All types of green leafy vegetables, right? Your body is going to love you for it, okay? Believe me, it will. So parsley, red dandelions, which is a bitter herb, right? And your cilantro. So all I do is take a handful of it, right? Because you can juice this for later. You can make a salad with this later, right? Everything's nice and clean and ready to go for you for when you're ready to make a salad or do whatever you want to do, right? So I'll just take a handful of it just like this. Now, of course, if you're fancy and you have a salad chopper, right, then you would use that. But I just do it the old-fashioned way and just use a knife, right? So I just take it like this, ball it up into my hand, like so, right? Hopefully you can see me okay. And I literally start from the top, chop, and work my way, okay? Chop it as fine as you want, all right? Okay? All right, and that's it. Very simple. And literally all I do is put it in my plate. Voila, there is your salad. And you're not gonna find a salad like this at your local grocery store where you have cilantro and parsley and bay leaves and all of these wonderful green leafy vegetables. You may find like spinach or kale, right? Or what else? Spinach, kale, and some other things. But we want to get like the darky leaf stuff, darky leaf vegetables, right? Like your cilantros, like really good fresh herbs should be a part of your salad too, okay? Not to knock all of the other ones. So let's move this to the side. I just wanted to show you a demonstration of how I create the bed, my base, okay? That's my base. All right, very simple, right? You can easily do this. So we'll just kind of wrap this up for later. Okay. All right. I like to kind of clean up as I go. How about you? You like to clean up as you go? Absolutely. Right? So when it's time to eat, you can just eat it. You don't have to worry about cleaning up a little later. Okay, while we're going to clean this off, I want you to get your pan heated up, okay? I want you to use coconut oil, no butter, okay? All right, so let's go ahead and get this. Let's get it to like a medium, like a 5 if you're using gas, okay? And while that's melting, the coconut oil, I'll go ahead and clean this off really quickly, okay? So just give me a second, all right? I hope that you're well. Welcome, 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 new subscribers. Welcome, welcome. Welcome to the old subscribers. And you see that I'm live to see what I'm doing, right? Doing something out of my element, right? Pushing myself each and every day. I hope that you are too, right? I hope that you're posting as well so I can learn from you and I can add things into what I'm doing from what you're doing, right? It's all about self-improvement and making things better. That's what we're supposed to be doing, right? That's what it's all about. Okay, so let me show you. We're gonna use our mushrooms, okay? Mushrooms. So I am cooking, hello, Anthony Lee 660. I'm doing a brunch. So it's going to be a plant-based egg omelet on top of green leafy vegetables. That's what I'm cooking, okay? So hopefully you'll cook it too, right? Because it's so delicious, right? So I just cut up some green leafy vegetables and we're gonna put the omelet on top of the green leafy vegetables. Basically, I guess you can call it an omelet salad is what you can call it, because if you go somewhere you order an omelet, they're not gonna put it on green leafy vegetables, right? They won't do that, nope. So that's our base, and we're using mushrooms, okay, as our plant-based meat, right? So we have some coconut oil that's melting, right now, and we go ahead and we can put those clean mushrooms in there, right? Get those going. While that's going, okay, don't forget your clove of garlic is what we're going to be using, okay? Clove of garlic, right? Also, we have avocado that we're going to be using, okay? We're going to be using red onion and tomato, right? And we're going to cut up, let's go ahead and cut up some carrot, because the carrot is good for your eyesight, okay? Hello, Gabrielle Jones. All right. I hope that you're doing well, right? I hope that you're praying, right? A lot, because one thing we want to do is we want to depend on God, right? And not man, right? So we want to make sure that we're building up our faith, all right, as much as we possibly can. And there's nothing wrong with asking, because if you don't ask, you won't receive, right? So I hope that you're doing well. And, oh, I think I'm going to need it after this. Okay. I get it now. I get it. I thought you needed some toilet paper. I thought you was low on toilet paper. Absolutely, you're going to need some toilet paper, some nice fresh wipes. Hilarious. That was the laugh of the day, Gabrielle Jones. Look, you should have been using the bathroom too when you first got up this morning, right? Absolutely. That was hilarious. Okay, so yeah, we're going to put some, and look, that's what we're supposed to be doing. That's what we're supposed to be doing, going to the bathroom. You may be going to the bathroom during the meal. And thank you so much. I appreciate you. I hope that you're doing well today. Hilarious. All right. So yeah, we're going to put the carrots on top because the carrots are going to help with our eyesight, right? So let's kind of move the mushrooms around. Hope you can see, right? I got that on like a 4 to 5, just so they can saute and get down, right? Before we actually use the plant-based egg, right? That's what we're gonna use in there, just mushrooms, right? And I probably should have chopped up the mushrooms, chopped them down, made them a little small, or I could have grinded them in a blender, but that's okay, you know, it's fine. I hope that they'll go down. It'll be fine, okay? All right, so carrots, keep going. We're gonna use a whole carrot, the whole entire thing, right? Now, another thing that I want to tell you about, as opposed to using olive oil on the green salad, right? Because we want the greens to be nice and moisturized. We're going to use MCT oil, okay? So after I'm done cutting up the carrot, we're going to put a little MCT oil on top of the salad just to moisturize the salad, okay? And let me tell you about MCT oil. MCT oil comes from the coconut, right? So it helps with brain health, right? Strengthens the brain, okay? We know a lot of people, as they get older, they may run into dementia or Alzheimer's issues, right? And we don't want that, right? We want to rebuke that. So we use the MCT oil to strengthen up our brain, right? Because our brain is a muscle too. So we have to constantly be working our brain, right? And it needs vitamins as well, okay? Mushrooms looking good. I hope you can see, all right? They're starting to turn nice and brown. That's what we want. And I had white mushrooms, so it's gonna take a little longer for them to turn brown, right? But they're almost there. Give it another minute, and then what we're gonna do is we'll pour the plant-based egg in there and let that saute. So just a little bit of the MCT oil, right? I probably put a lot, but just put a little bit, like a teaspoon or a spoonful. Okay, now let's put that to the side for now. Okay, let's go ahead and let's get our red onions diced up. Now you can put that in here as well, or you can put that just on top of the salad. I think I'm gonna put mine inside. I think I'm gonna put my red onion and my tomato inside here. All right, inside of the pan. All right. Since our mushrooms are pretty ready to go, so let's dice up these red onions. Okay, just throw it in the pan. Throw it in there. All right. Okay. If you want some more, you can put some more in. Kind of spread it out a little bit. That's good. That's real good. I love red onions. Do you? Oh, so good. Now I had a little tomato. Hopefully it's still good. It's my last little tomato. All right. Now I'm gonna wait and put the tomato in like last. Really, honestly, I'll wait until I put the plant-based egg in. Okay. Then I'll throw the tomatoes in there. All right. Now. That's done, right? Now we have our avocado. All right, let's go ahead and hopefully it's still good. It's been in the refrigerator for a minute, so it's still good. All right, and what we're gonna do is we're gonna turn this down just a little wee bit to about 3. All right, we do have a garlic clove in here because we're gonna put a garlic clove in here. So make sure you have everything together. All right, we have our seasonings, black pepper, turmeric, and Himalayan pink salt. That's all that I put in here, okay? That's all that I feel like I need. Turmeric is good for the blood. It cleanses the blood, right? So we're gonna put just a little bit. All right, that's good. Make sure your heat is up to about mid temperature, okay? Now we have the garlic clove. Sprinkle it about throughout, okay? Next, we're going to utilize the black pepper, okay? As much as you want. Turmeric cleanses the blood. All right, so we want some of that. Okay, that's good. Put a little bit more. Can't hurt to have enough turmeric, right? Doesn't hurt. All right, pink Himalayan sea salt, add that. All right. Oh yeah, baby. All right. Now we can put the tomatoes in. Okay. Hopefully you can see okay. All right. Hopefully you're getting hungry, okay? Because it's going to be good. Now you can put the tomatoes just on top of the salad as well. You can do that. Nothing wrong with that. All right. Cut up a little piece here and just kind of put it on top. You can do that however you want to do it. All right. That's fine. It's all going to the same place. Whatever your fancy is. Okay. Now I like to save the avocado for last. All right. So while that's going, this is my cashew sour cream. Okay. Egg is still cooking. We ain't gonna let it burn. Still cooking. Right? Still got some juice. So it's not fully cooked yet. Right? Make sure that temperature is to 5. Right? Now one side may be cooking, the other side may not. That's fine. It's all good. Okay? It's coming together. Right? It's getting there. So while that's doing that, I want you to get your cashew sour cream. Okay? And we make this from cashews, Himalayan pink salt, lemon, okay? Agave. We do, what else? I think that's it. Very simple. All right? Slice this in half. And the reason why I'm putting a little bit more lemon, because the texture gets thick when you put it in the refrigerator. Depending on the temperature of your refrigerator too, it gets extra thick. And I want it nice and creamy. I want it nice and creamy. Make sure your egg don't burn. It's getting there. It's not there yet. All right. See how that's forming a nice omelet? Yeah. And we're just going to throw this on top here. And that's going to be your brunch for today. All right. We did not kill any chickens. We didn't harm any chickens in this process, right? What did y'all eat for brunch today? What did y'all eat for breakfast? Tell me. I want to know about it. Thanks for... Sorry, a call came through. Make sure you use some spring water if you want to loosen it up. And look, I think we're good though. I think we're good. See that nice creamy texture there? I would like it a little bit loose, so I'm gonna grab just a little bit of spring water. All right. Thank you so much for joining me. I appreciate you. Let's get a little bit of spring water. And I don't want you to worry about your pot, because this is a good pot here, right? It'll get clean. Okay? Cashew sour cream. All right? Okay. Egg is coming together. It's actually, I think it's ready. Yep. It's ready. Don't worry about the pot. It's a cast iron, right? It's the best pot. All right? So what we're going to do is we're going to take this and we're going to put it on top of the plate. All right? You ready? Here we go. I like to start off on this side. Yeah, it's going to mess up a little bit, but that's okay. You're going to make a really nice presentation. Don't worry. All right? So everybody's going to be like, wow, when you have company. All right? Okay, there we go. I'm going to place that on top, just like so. Okay. you're gonna move this out of the way into the sink. Once you get everything, do not leave anything in this pot, okay? I want you to get every crook and nanny, everything from out of that pot. Put a little water in it. All right, let's bring you over so you can see what we've got here, okay? Now, you should not be hungry after this, okay? You should be nice and full, all right? Let's look at that. Look at that. How delicious that looks, okay? Delicious, all right? So, here's where we're gonna put our avocado on top, all right? Our healthy fats. And this is gonna make it even better, and it's gonna allow you to be nice and full, okay? So we're gonna put the avocado on top very, very nicely, okay? So we're just gonna put it on top here, and you could put it on the side however you want to go about doing it. I like to just kind of spread it out, right? And we're gonna use the whole entire avocado, right? Because we want to make sure that we are nice and full, okay? All right, so just cut it up really good here, okay? Hit the other side. Now, as far as a topping is concerned, you can use almonds, you can use pecan. I like to use pecan pralines, okay? That's what I like to use. You can use almonds. I love almonds too. So whatever you have in the house, okay? Whatever you have, you should utilize it, okay? If you don't have anything, that's fine too, right? Just know next time you go to the store, you gotta have some type of nut or something, right? Nuts, seeds, plants, fruits, vegetables, right? In whatever order you want. But this is my pecan pralines. Let me show you. I get them from Publix, pecan praline, right? And I just literally put in a Glad bag, and I chop it up very, very fine because I want to look out for my teeth, right? So I don't want to do too much crunching, okay? So I take a handful of the pecan pralines because this is, you know, this is my salad. So, you know, just like you would any salad, I'm just incorporating more green leafy vegetables, right? In my day-to-day. That's all we're doing here. So very much so simple. Thank you so much for joining me. I really do appreciate you. Thank you to my new subscribers. You know, hit the like button. This is your cashew sour cream. I appreciate you. This is super simple, super easy, very much so cost affordable, especially in these times that we're living in, right? So you would take the cashew sour cream and you would just drizzle it on top. And let me tell you, you've made your own dressing. So you can drizzle as much as you want, okay? You can actually make sure you pair this with a side of fruit, mango, grapes, whatever you want. Pair it. When I tell you, you will be full for the rest of the day. You will be, right? And you just say to yourself, I'm altogether beautiful. There is no defect in me. If you're a woman, if you're a male, you'll say, I'm altogether handsome. There is no defect in me, right? And let's dive in. I think that's everything. Honestly, I think that's everything. Yeah, nothing else. I don't think it's anything else that we could add to this. What you think? Looks good, huh? Let's see if it tastes good, and you know it will taste good, honestly. So we've got everything that we need in here. So we thank you, Father, for this live. All right, there we go.
So good. Oh my gosh. So good. And so good for you, right? I want you to be good to you, okay? I like doing this. I'm gonna come back and do this again. So I appreciate you all. I want you all to have a good day, okay? And I'll see you on the next one. Be good to you. Bye.